On this episode of Pulse, spooky season means spooky style. Our Fashion Frenzy team will show you how to dress this Halloween with help from one Miami vintage clothing store.
Plus, Hard Rock Stadium is no longer just the home of the Dolphins and Hurricanes, but the beginning of the end for Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. We'll tell you all about her stop in Vice City.
And finally, one celebrity couple's breakup is sure to leave their Halloween plans even more frightening. We've got you covered with all the dirt and drama.
Let's get those heart rates pumping because a spooky episode of Pulse starts right now. Hello and welcome to another episode of Pulse, the University of Miami's live entertainment and lifestyle show. I'm Christopher Perez.
And I'm Addison Block. We've got a lot to cover to talk about today to catch up on from the last 3 weeks, so let's get it started. The world is shaken by the tragic loss of 31-year-old singer and former One Direction bandmate Liam Payne. And while his death leaves a prominent gap in the music industry, it's clear he touched countless lives.
Payne died after falling from a third-floor hotel balcony in Argentina on October 16th, and his autopsy found several forms of narcotics in his system. Tributes from his fellow musicians, friends, and fans are pouring out in honor of the incredible impact he made both on stage and off. Specifically, the love from his former bandmates is outpouring. Harry Styles took a moment during his concert to sing Fine Line in honor of his friend. Niall Horan chose to pay tribute through one of the band's most iconic songs, Night Changes, giving one final goodbye to his bandmate.
Zayn Malik and Louis Tomlinson took to Instagram to mourn the loss of their friend. Malik posted a heartwarming photo of them sleeping, and Tomlinson promised to watch over Payne's 7-year-old son, Bear, writing, quote, "I will be the uncle he needs and tell him stories of how amazing his dad was."
Simon Cowell, who once brought the One Direction band together in 2010 on X Factor, shared his heartache, saying, quote, "I feel empty. Every tear I have shed is a memory for you."
As for musicians outside of One Direction, Shawn Mendes also paid a tribute in a powerful speech at his concert.
The world is crying for you, brother. So this one's for you tonight, Liam, from all of us.
Also grieving, singer Rita Ora broke down on stage as she sang, with a picture of her and Liam on the screen behind her.
It's not just his music that people remember, but the kind of person he was. A friend, a father, and an artist who left a mark on everyone he met.
Khloe Kardashian recently opened up about a health scare that's left many of her fans both concerned and inspired. In 2022, Kardashian discovered a small bump on her cheek, what she says was initially ignored as a zit. But after 7 months, she decided to go see medical professionals, and one doctor diagnosed it as a melanoma tumor, a type of skin cancer. During her surgery, more than expected cheek tissue was taken from Kardashian's face, which left her with a visible indentation. For months, she covered the scar with bandages, and after 9 months, she got fillers to fix the indent after making sure everything was safe medically. She recently shared before and after photos of her healing process on her Instagram to encourage followers to stay educated and check on their skin often for abnormalities. Kardashian put the message out loud and clear, and that is, staying on top of your health can make a big difference.
Taylor Swift's legendary Eras Tour made its stop in Miami this month, and fans got quite the show. From October 18th to the 20th, with 3 sold-out shows at Hard Rock Stadium, Swift performed her signature 3-hour set, taking fans on a journey through every era of her career. From 2008's Fearless to this year, the Tortured Poets department, every era was represented. With elaborate costume changes and breathtaking stage sets, the pop icon had her Swifties talking when she rocked U Miami colors and debuted a brand new Reputation bodysuit that left fans in shock. And that's not all. During one of her surprise songs, Florida, she brought out Florence Welch to perform a stunning duet, leaving the crowd speechless. Well, I don't know about you, Christopher, but I think Florida was just a little predictable.
Well, she's in Florida, but next up, these 2 artists did not perform at Hard Rock Stadium, but they faced stage issues that made headlines. Our very own Angela Sifone will share all of the details.
Welcome back, music lovers. It's Angela Sifone here to take you off the record. Let's dive right into it, and I mean literally. Yes, I'm talking about Olivia Rodrigo's epic fall during her concert in Melbourne, Australia. Just like her hit song, she took 1 step forward and 3 steps back, right into a hole on the stage. But like the professional she is, she got right back up and said, "That was fun." But that's not the singer's only awkward moment from the night. She also asked 2 people to kiss on the Jumbotron before being told that they were siblings. Now that's brutal. Olivia Rodrigo definitely proves she really does have guts. But the vampire singer has also shared some pretty big news. She is releasing a Guts World Tour concert film on Netflix. Yep, you heard that right. Starting October 29th, you'll be able to sing your hearts out on the comfort of your couch. Or at least I know I will. And although you probably won't see any of those awkward moments in this Netflix concert film, you will get to watch her performances from her Los Angeles show. Speaking of concerts, Nick Jonas had a scarier experience at one of his latest performances. During the Jonas Brothers World Tour concert in Prague, Nick threw up the timeout hand signal after noticing a laser targeting his face. Nick was seen running off the stage and the show came to a stop for several minutes. But it wasn't long until the Joe Bros were back on stage with their good looks and music. Unfortunately for fans, their 5 albums one-night tour has officially come to an end more than 1 year after playing sold-out concerts. However, they told fans in their Instagram post, quote, to just wait for what they have in store for you in 2025. Well, I'm burning up thinking about all this concert chaos. I'm gonna go get some water while I send you on a short break. We'll be right back.
Is it time yet?
It's time.
Let's start time for dinner.
Oh, terrific.
Pasta dinner.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Thanks for sticking with us. After a 6-year break, the Victoria's Secret fashion show returned on October 15th, and it brought all the glitz, glamour, and the unexpected. Supermodel Gigi Hadid kicked off the show with a beautiful angel look, walking the runway in elegant pastel wings. But it was a surprise appearance by Tyra Banks, who made a return to runway after almost 2 decades that left fans in a frenzy, reminding them of her iconic presence in the fashion world. But this year, Victoria's Secret is showing that it's evolving from its reputation of narrow beauty standards and their commitment to celebrating all body types and beauties. The runway celebrated diversity in many forms, showcasing curve models like Ashley Graham and transgender models such as Alex Consani.
If you love theme parks but need a new adventure, buckle up because Universal Studios Orlando just made a huge announcement. On October 17th, Universal teased their newest theme park, Epic Universe, which is set to open May 22nd, 2025. This new adventure features incredible lands like Celestial Park, Dark Universe, Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, a Super Nintendo, and a How to Train Your Dragon area. The 750-acre theme park will have 3 new hotels, including the Helios Grand inspired by the sun god, and a variety of restaurants and shops which are sure to check your boxes. Universal also announced some of their thrilling rides like Starfall Racers, Donkey Kong Mine Coaster, and Curse of the Werewolf. Multi-day tickets are available now, but single-day passes and more options will be released soon, just in time to plan your next epic adventure.
And after months of rumors, it's official. Country singer Zach Bryan and influencer Brianna Chicken Fry LaPaglia are calling it quits. Bryan announced the breakup on Instagram, sharing that while they had love for each other, their personal struggles ultimately led them to going their separate ways. As for LaPaglia, she shared in a YouTube video that she feels blindsided and was struggling to process the news. Amidst the heartbreak, both Bryan and LaPaglia ask for privacy as they navigate through the breakup, stressing that they need space to heal and move forward in their own lives.
You know, Addison, it is always kind of heartbreaking when somebody you like so much has kind of these controversies.
It's so sad, and if Zach Bryan has one fan, it's me, and I am so disappointed in him right now. But Halloween is only 3 days away, and we've got just the thing to get you in the spirit.
Our Miami Mashup team visited 2 Halloween-themed events in Miami that you might just die for.
Not everyone is a fan of the scares that come with Halloween, but the good news is Miami has plenty of other events to get you into the Halloween spirit.
Our first stop of the night is at the Halloween Doggy Costume Contest, where things are getting positively spooky.
That's right, these pups are encouraged to dress up in their cutest and spookiest costume to win prizes and barking rights.
The event had a popcorn stand along with popsicles and puppuccinos for the dogs to enjoy.
Locally owned dog businesses line the event, offering everything from puppy accessories to dog-friendly charcuterie boards.
Owners were encouraged to match their companions and met the challenge with some pretty creative coordinating costumes.
The costume contest was divided into 3 categories: small dogs, medium dogs, and large dogs.
Some of the top-ranking contenders in each category were the Minion family, the flight attendants, Dumb and Dumber and their pretty bird, Corona and a beer keg, Minnie Mouse, and my personal favorite, Sleeping Beauty and the 7 Dwarfs.
But this was just the start to our night of Halloween festivities.
Our second stop of the night is at Frankenstein's Mad Scientist Cocktail Lab, where bubbling brews and monstrous mixes are their specialty.
Their mad scientists are going to take you through a world of mythology where every drink is its own science experiment.
Open until November 3rd, the event has transformed the deck in Wynwood into a scene right out of a mad scientist lab, complete with smoke machines, beakers, test tubes, potions, and several life-size moving Frankensteins.
The bartenders, decked out in lab coats and goggles, crafted each cocktail to look and taste like it's been brought to life.
My favorite part about tonight's event is the unique drink options. They're very interactive and they smoke, they put eyeballs in them, they're totally fun.
We have It's Alive, the mocktail version, so let's try it out. Tastes like passion fruit. It's super light. It's super refreshing. We were able to attend the event before its official opening as a part of their media night, where influencers such as UMTV alum Max Jenkins are capturing the lively atmosphere.
I was actually invited by the Miami Bucket List 10-year throwing this event, and they hired me to come do user-generated content. So I'm just taking content for them.
So whether you're after something sweet, sour, or spooky, this limited time pop-up has a cocktail or mocktail that's sure to jolt your taste buds.
The puppy costume contest to Frankenstein-themed cocktail bar.
There are so many Halloween events happening in Miami that aren't necessarily spooky. For UMTV, I'm Madeline Darby.
And I'm Gracie Herbert.
Thanks, guys. And speaking of mocktails, I think I'm ready to kick back with one and hear some more drama. And I know just the ladies to get it from. Let's head over to our A-List Insider team.
Thanks, Addison. Welcome back to A-List Insider. I'm Melissa Beatty.
And I'm Maria Regina Mendoza. Let's get right into it.
Starting with one trial that's grabbed the world by the horns for over 30 years, the Menendez brothers are in the spotlight again ever since 2 documentaries were released telling the story of the brothers.
Lyle and Eric Menendez were originally sentenced to life in prison without parole for the 1889 murders of their parents Jose and Kitty.
This month, Netflix released both a series and a documentary.
Monsters is a drama series on Netflix based on the brothers' story, while the Menendez brothers documentary features Lyle and Eric speaking out about their upbringing and examining the shocking crime.
Many people expressed their wishes for a retrial or for the brothers to be released ever since the shows aired.
One of those people is Kim Kardashian. Kardashian is a longtime advocate for criminal justice reform and is calling for the release of Eric and Lyle Menendez as prosecutors in Los Angeles announced they would be reviewing new evidence in the case. In a personal essay to NBC News, Kardashian said the outsized media attention on the first trial that was nationally televised denied them justice.
Kardashian met with the brothers last month when she gave a talk on prison reform in a state prison near San Diego.
The new evidence presented in petition includes a letter written by Eric Menendez that his attorneys say corroborates the allegations that he was sexually abused by his father.
Gaskin says there is no question that the brothers committed the murders, but the topic of sexual assault would receive more sensitive treatment if the case had happened today. And on Thursday, Gaskin refiled a motion to resentence Eric and Lyle to life with possibility of parole, which typically means 50 years in prison.
But because the brothers committed the crimes before they turned 26 years old, the brothers could find themselves free as soon as this Thanksgiving. In other news, at the Worldwide Mental Fitness Summit, Selena Gomez shared that she no longer sleeps in her bedroom. She said the space reminds her of a dark time when she felt trapped by anxiety and couldn't leave her room for years.
She also talked about struggling with insomnia, mentioning that the night before the summit, she couldn't fall asleep until 4 a.m. To calm her mind, she kept repeating to herself, "This will pass."
Gomez said she's learning to cope by taking small steps like watching a TV show for 30 minutes to reset.
She's been open about her mental health before. In her documentary, My Mind and Me, she shared how she was hospitalized in 2018 after having suicidal thoughts and receiving a bipolar disorder diagnosis.
Gomez explained that she's asking for help was one of the toughest things she had to do, but it made a huge difference. Her honesty serves as a reminder that no one has to face their struggles alone. And Alyssa, I think I speak for most college students when I say Gomez's advice is great to keep in mind this time of the year as we get closer to the end of the semester and trying to finish it all strong.
I couldn't agree more, but it's now time for a quick break, but don't go anywhere because Pulse will be right back.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable. The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kitchen now.
Another actor and comedian just received one of Hollywood's highest honors, a star on the Walk of Fame. On October 23rd, Ken Jeong, known for his hilarious roles in The Hangover, Community, and countless other films and shows, took a moment to thank his fans as he accepted his star.
Grateful guy, and I'm the most grateful person to my fans, to any audience member watching me, because at the end of the day, you are putting bread on my table. You are letting me do what I love to do more than anything else in the world. So from the bottom of my heart, I cannot articulate how much I thank the fans, and this is your star because you are my star.
Surrounded by family and fans, Jeong expressed that his honor represents both his success and deep gratitude for the support he's received along the way.
Since it's spooky season, how could we not bring you something truly terrifying? But be warned, if you're afraid of clowns, you might want to look away now because Art the Clown is back for Terrifier 3. The third chilling installment in Damien Leone's cult horror franchise made its way to theaters just in time for Halloween. This time, the mayhem comes with a holiday twist as Art the Clown wreaks havoc during the Christmas season, making the festivities a whole lot bloodier for the folks of Miles County. The low-budget, ultra-violent slasher is not only shocking audiences, it's dominating the box offices. Terrifier 3 opened with a stunning $18 million, outshining the much-hyped Joker Folie à Deux, which earned just $7 million in its second week. Critics and fans seem to love the film, with a 76% score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 89% audience approval rating. It's clear that Art the Clown is here to stay, and he's making sure none of us will ever sleep soundly anytime soon.
Well, Addison, it looks like I have a new movie I can watch during both Halloween and Christmas time.
And Christopher, you know I don't like clowns, so I think I'll be sticking with The Nightmare Before Christmas. And let's keep things light and talk Halloween costumes.
You know, I still haven't found mine, and Halloween's on Thursday.
Me neither, but lucky for us, our Fashion Frenzy team went to Miami twice, a Halloween store not too far from campus. You might even call it a boutique. Take it away, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to Fashion Frenzy.
I'm Lauren Harrington.
And I'm Sydney Roberts.
We're here at Miami Twice, a vintage clothing store, to try on some of their Halloween selections.
As Halloween is around the corner, we tried out some of the costumes ourselves to see what would be the best fit for this year.
Miami Twice is an institution. If you live anywhere within a 10, 15, 20 mile radius, you've heard about this place. It's a staple here in South Florida.
But Miami Twice is not only the place to go during Halloween, but it has a lot to offer all year round.
It's a really versatile store. We offer anything from Halloween costumes during the month of October to beautiful high-end designer handbags throughout the year, from Louis and Chanel, and just beautiful, beautiful goods.
The accessories they have can add a nice touch to the final look of any costume.
No year is ever the same. Every single year, there's a new interest, a new trend. People really enjoy coming in here and sort of building their own costume.
In light of that, we thought we'd take up on some of the fun and try on our own costumes.
We had tons of fun checking out the costumes ourselves and looking at the different styles they had to offer this year.
We had so much fun trying on all those costumes, but that's all the time we have for today.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Thanks, ladies, and welcome back to Critics Corner. I'm your host, Johnny Mushin, alongside John-Luc Boani and Seba Delgado, and it is an exciting month for the 15-year-old theater kids out there as the new Wicked movie is on its press run. However, the stars of the movie have had very different starts to their respective promotions. Ariana Grande, who plays the good witch Glinda, decided to finally put down the self-tanner for her third time hosting Saturday Night Live on the show's 50th season. Grande has received universal praise and attention for her hosting, with one sketch reaching over 5 million views on YouTube in just under 1 week. Now, John-Luc, I know that you watched the episode just like I did, so what did you think about Grande hosting?
Well, Johnny, a lot of people thought that SNL has been on a big dry spell recently, but Grande came in and brought a lot of momentum to the show's golden season. She was able to show off not only her talents as an actress, but also as a comedian. For someone whose funniest role was a ditzy redhead on a Nickelodeon show, she really stepped up and set a standard for the rest of the season.
Okay, so obviously she was featured in all the sketches. What were some that stood out to you, John?
For me, it's hard to not choose the bridesmaid's speech sketch. Grande, along with Ego Nwodim, Heidi Gardner, and Sarah Sherman, did a ridiculous rendition of Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. All the lyrics focused on a bride cheating on her husband with a sexy Latin doctor, which, let me tell you, Johnny, I've never heard the name Domingo so many times in my life until the sketch came out. But overall, the writer's room really brought their A-game, and this song won't be leaving my head until next Domingo.
Someone's been on Duolingo. Well, folks, not everything is going swimmingly for the Wicked cast. Some things are even getting ugly, and I'm not just talking about Ariana Grande's boyfriend, Ethan Slater. Cynthia Erivo, who plays Elphaba, the Wicked Witch, responded terribly to a graphic designer who edited the movie's poster to match the original Broadway musicals. Erivo called the designer wildly offensive and claimed that he was attempting to erase her. Now, Seba, what did you think about that reaction from Cynthia Erivo?
Well, Cynthia Erivo went a little overboard, Johnny. This is an amateur graphics artist who just wanted to show some love to the original Broadway musical poster. All he did was add some shadows and a red lipstick, which, if you ask me, looks a lot better than the green, to Erivo in the poster, but she was having none of that.
Okay, so Seba, you don't think that her reaction was warranted whatsoever?
I do think this reaction was a bit much, considering the fact that the fan was just showing love and admiration towards the project. Claiming that the fan was erasing her is completely unjust and, dare I say, wicked, especially considering the fact that Miss Erivo was making 7 figures for the first of the 2 movies, and this fan simply wanted to make a nod to the original Broadway musical. And I think that's wonderful, so we need to relax.
Well, Seba, John Luke, I think the scariest thing is going to be that graphic designer's DMs on TikTok, so let's pray for him. But that's all that we have here for the corner. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
It's something about having that piece of paper. Some people think that's worth more than my skills.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
You just gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Analytics and empathy. That's how I've gained clients.
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
Hey, boss. Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
Since I was little, it was only like me and my parents.
You think you created family out of characters?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna take that, make it into a song.
Put me to bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at on the way out? In my head, in my head, in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Pop.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Keep It Current. Club Space is back and spookier than ever with their epic Halloween celebration. From October 31st to November 3rd, get ready for non-stop, spine-tingling fun kicking off Thursday night and rolling all the way through Monday afternoon. Club Space is bringing the heat with world-class DJs and its legendary after-hours vibe. Known for keeping the party alive until sunrise, you can groove to house, techno, and EDM while the Miami skyline lights up your night. If you're a fan of electronic music, this is where you need to be for a Halloween weekend you'll never forget. I'll see you on the dance floor. But if you're looking to steer clear of the all-night spooky scene this weekend, don't worry, we've got the perfect daytime alternative. Get ready for an unforgettable time as SLS invites you to the Hyde Beach Pool Party at the luxurious SLS Hotel, happening every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Expect a splashing good time with electrifying music from top DJs, mouth-watering food, and ice-cold drinks that'll keep you refreshed all day long. The vibe, non-stop fun under the sun, right by the pool, so gather your squad, slip into your best swimwear, and bring those poolside vibes to life. Whether you're dancing by the water or soaking up the Miami sun, this is the weekend spot you don't want to miss. Now let's keep bringing the heat. It's time to head over to our Dish It Out team to see what they have cooking this week. Take it away, you guys.
For many college students, eating well can be a challenge. Between the pricey groceries, limited time for meal prep, and a lack of cooking experience, it's easy to feel overwhelmed in the kitchen. But today we're sharing quick and affordable food ideas to make eating easier.
I'm Layla Pettis.
And I'm Sebastian Gonzalez. Today we are making quick, easy college meals. Let's get cooking.
Start by lightly toasting a bagel to give it that crispy texture. While it's toasting, slice a fresh bell pepper and saute it over medium-low heat for about 4 minutes, just until it softens and releases its natural flavor. Once the bagel is toasted, spread butter on one half and hummus on the other. Then place fresh basil leaves on both sides. Next, break up pieces of mozzarella cheese balls and add them to each half. For the final touch, top the sandwich off with the sauteed peppers and a few sun-dried tomatoes. Then place the assembled sandwich into the air fryer for 6 minutes, flipping it halfway through. Once it's done, you'll have yourself a savory veggie-packed bagel sandwich, perfect for any time of the day.
Okay, Sebastian, bon appetit. I'm so excited for you to try
I'm
it.
so excited. Let me take a bite. Why not? What I love so much about the meal is how easy it is to make. And, you know, as easy as it was good too. Layla, that veggie bagel was awesome. But if you want something that you can prepare for the week, try my pasta salad.
Up next, we are making some pasta salad with all the ingredients coming from Publix. To help make the dish, we have Kate Crandall, a sophomore at the University of Miami who enjoys making her own meals.
I've always loved cooking my own meals. Living in Lakeside this year, having my own kitchen has given my roommates and I a new sense of community. We love to cook together on Sundays, and then we can all sit together and just kind of debrief our weekend and our day.
Start by bringing a pot of water to a boil for the pasta. While the water heats, cut the broccoli into small pieces. Then, place the broccoli in a separate pot and boil until tender. Next, prepare the salad ingredients. Dice a block of cheddar cheese. Slice up some bell peppers, pepperoni, and a red onion. Once all the ingredients are chopped, slide them off the cutting board into a large serving dish. Now that the water is boiling, add the pasta and cook it for about 10 minutes, stirring it occasionally. Once the pasta is finally ready, drain it into a strainer. With the pasta and broccoli cooked, combine them with the other ingredients in the dish. Finally, for the best part, pour in the Italian dressing and toss the salad to mix all the flavors together.
Bon appetit!
I like it. It's healthy. It tastes healthy.
It turns out we weren't the only ones enjoying the pasta salad.
And there you have it. Some simple and affordable dishes, convenient for any busy college student. For UMTV, I'm Layla Pettis.
And I'm Sebastian Gonzalez. Thanks for dishing it out with us.
Thank you for joining us. We're out of time here at the desk, but we've got more content to keep your heart rates pumping.
Follow our Instagram at UMTV Pulse and join us in 2 weeks for another episode.